CustomTacticals.com here, and today I'm reviewing a Tom Anderson Valkyrie. Not sure if he goes by Thomas. Tom Anderson has been around for quite some time. He's famous for a lot of his frost cutlery type stuff, or master cutlery, or whatever it is. He's licensed his designs to a lot of those sort of cheap knife manufacturers, the ones that make knives that you're pretty much just good to play with. So he's tarnished, I think, his reputation for design a little bit by doing stuff like that, similar to the way I guess Gil Hibben did it. And Gil Hibben designed a whole bunch of fantasy knives, so nobody realizes he actually makes good custom knives, just like Tom does. But Tom does what was, at least, I don't know if he still makes too many knives anymore. I don't see much of his stuff, but he was quite well respected in the knife community, the custom maker community, for putting out some cool stuff. He actually put out some really cool knife instruction, sort of knife making instruction series of photographs, and sort of step by step that was pretty cool. I looked at it some years ago, and I quite enjoyed the read. So I picked up this Tom Anderson years ago. I probably had it for like 7 or 8 years, and it's probably over 10 years old, I would think, or close to 10 years old, and it's been sitting in my collection ever since. This one oddly doesn't have Tom Anderson's signature on it, but if you look, it's pretty obvious that it's his. I mean, it's got his signature pocket clip with the little divots in it with the blue anodized titanium. This one has dyed gray giraffe bone handles. Very cool on both sides and pretty unique. He also went through the extra effort of putting it on the lock bar there to make it look more complete, which is pretty cool. It's got a sort of a claw hook blade, big recurve on it, and it's got sort of a little thing sticking out there for opening it instead of using a thumb stud, and it also has a little reminiscent of a friction folder because of that, but it does lock. It has a full titanium frame lock on it. Beautiful work here. The Damascus is simple stuff, just layered Damascus. It's a stainless Damascus, anodized blue standoffs at the back there. It's a pretty small knife. Let me zoom out here a little bit. It's only about just under 6.25 long, with about a 2 1/8 inch blade. So it's pretty tiny, but it sits pretty neat in the hand. It's got like that sort of point there where you can kind of put in there. I think most people would probably carry it more like this. But I guess I can even squeeze in there. You can get a real good choke on it, or you can just carry it this way. It's got lots of jimping on the top there. You know, I know a lot of you guys like the jimping, so some there. It's even got some on the inside here, a little extra jimping there that he cut right into the side of the liners, and actually adds extra grip. You don't. It doesn't really expose, but because the meat of your finger goes into the gap there, you actually get a little bit extra purchase there. That's kind of a neat trick without adding jimping to the profile. You're able to add it there and still get utility out of it. It's kind of neat idea from Tom. Pocket clip doesn't switch from side to side, but I mean, realistically, this isn't an EDC for most people. This would probably be a display piece. It is for me. But still, I mean, could be used as a self-defense knife if you really wanted to. But mostly it's just a sort of fantasy-inspired gentleman's piece from Tom Anderson, with a little bit of sort of tactical style highlights, including the bead-blasted titanium and anodized blue spacers there. A little bit of everything in this one. So hope you guys enjoy the review of this classic Tom Anderson Valkyrie. Have a good one.